Welcome to EDAD 832, which is contemporary issues or current issues in education. And I hope that you enjoy the class. It's been a popular class, although it's only offered every 2 years. And it has been under a different name. At one time it was 899P, another time it was 860, and currently it's EDAD 832. I'm not sure why the changes, but those of you that have taken classes under me, you'll find this is quite a bit different format than I've offered in other classes. We almost totally use the discussion board to post our lessons or our answers, and it's a class where we hope we get a lot of variety of topics, of issues in education, and hopefully we can add a little bit about issues in Nebraska. One of the things that we'll do, of course, we use a textbook that you may or may not have purchased yet, and it'll be this one, Taking Sides and Clashing Views in Educational Issues, and this is the 18th edition. And they put out a new edition about every 2 years because obviously the issues change. One of the things that I really like about this textbook, when it says Taking Sides, it will present an article or someone will write about both sides of an issue. So you will be given a form which we call, I'm not going to be able to see this, but it's called Taking Sides Issue Report, and it will ask you the name of the topic and then the issue in your own words, and then state the pro position and the con position, and then you'll be asked to take a side in some cases as to which you would support. The last question is what is significant about this issue to the administrator now and in the future. Hopefully that we'll get a good dialogue between each other and probably a vigorous exchange of ideas, because some of us are going to have different backgrounds and different opinions. We also, with the current issues in Nebraska as far as finances and value of education, the quality of Nebraska education, I think those are topics that we'll probably add. The book has probably 18 topics, and we won't hit them all, and I may ask you to give me your opinion of topics that you'd want to cover. I'm going to take a quick look here at the syllabus, which should be a guide for you. And like most syllabus at UNK, the first couple pages are not worthless but close. It's a lot of assessment material. What I want to talk about is some of the activities that we'll have. The major projects, there isn't a major single project. We're going to be working on a topic, basically allotting a week to that topic. And your evaluation will be, that you'll have a timely completion of the materials. I take 20% off if anything is late, especially on a discussion board, because I expect that to be up there so others can respond to your posting and you can share ideas one way or the other. I do not expect people to go back. If somebody doesn't get their material up in time, you're not expected to go back and try to respond to their stuff. The other is your use of supporting material. Sometimes you'll be asked to choose a side, and in that case, why I would want you to go out and find an article that would give you some support for your position. And it has been kind of interesting, some of the material that you get, and I hope that you will feel free to respond to each other in a manner that can be constructive criticism. Also, that's a good idea. It's not an acceptable response for this class, or I guess any class. You want to talk about why it's a good idea, or what you liked about what they had, or how you might disagree. The ability to articulate your position, the ability to counter opposing viewpoints, and question the opposition's arguments. And then we'll have a couple of these where you'll be in a group and you'll be assigned a side, and so your group can discuss how you might defend your position or your group's position. You may not believe in it. You may not believe in what the side you're assigned to, but that's part of learning about the quote other side. The points per issue is everything is basically the same. I talk a little bit about Zoom meetings, and I'm not sure how much we'll be able to do that. A Zoom meeting is where we establish a time and we meet. I would send out a link where you would link with us, and the entire class or those that choose to attend can be involved in the Zoom class. You can see each other, hear each other, and it works. To me, it works out quite well. It really helps me to get to know my students and also to know the capabilities of some of those students. But the intent of Zoom is not to put somebody on the spot. It's to share ideas but oftentimes when we do a Zoom lesson, then we don't do the written part of the lesson. We just kind of prepare for it, and we really seem to get a better exchange of ideas. The class will start January 9 and will end May 3rd. And I don't think I'm going to go into a lot of detail on this, but basically I hope you'll see this as a learning community that will share information, and I'll open the first couple modules up, and I am considering going to this. I've taught this in summer, and it's been I've used modules one a week because you only have 4 weeks, and I'm contemplating putting this into weekly lessons, which I think might be easier for you to keep up with. I'm not sure yet what we'll do with it because the modules don't work bad, so it might be easier just to do that. But you want to try to share with each other about your knowledge of a particular topic or your feelings about that topic, and you're going to probably find that this class is maybe less challenging in some ways, but hopefully more interesting in that your approach to learning about different issues that face our nation and face education in general. And I'll be asking, in some cases, I'll be posting some YouTube videos on topics, not by me, but by people who are experts in the topic, and I hope you'll take the time to look at those. If you have questions about assignments, I have a forum called Questions About This Course. You can post it there so everybody doesn't have to ask the question 5 times. The other thing is, if there's a link that doesn't open, feel free to email me and let me know where it is. And if you have questions about grades, email's probably better than post it under the questions about the course. I think that we'll have a fairly interesting course, and I know that the textbook is interesting compared to some that we have, and I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, why, feel free to email me. And I apologize for probably the quality of this video. I'm not on campus, so most of my videos are done while I'm on campus. But I wanted to get this up right at the start of class. So thank you very much.